Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome on and all to some more Rebirth. And I don't want much from this run. I don't ask for a lot. All I would like... Are you serious though? Is you serious? I want my win streak back. Oh, and super sloth to start with. I mean, absolutely wonderful in every sense of the word. Alright, so what I was going to say is I don't want much from this run. I just want to be able to get into all of my item rooms. And I guess as punishment for wanting such a basic thing to happen, I have to play the Lost and immediately have to fight Super Sloth. Now, granted, this could be Super Envy, so I've probably got off pretty lightly. But apart from that, great start so far. So we'll see where this goes, promptly die, and then start an actual run on someone else. Come on, I cannot wait for the slight buff to the Lost, the D4, and the Spectral Tears respect. Oh, I mean, the game's got a sense of humor. The game, at the very least, has a very, very nice sense of humor. Let's see if it extends to whatever this item room happens to be. Hey, little Chubby's okay. I don't mind him as an item. Oh my god, there we go. Oh, another key. Straight away. Good to see it. Balls of steel. Nice. And hematosis. Again, I guess it doesn't really matter in any way, shape, or form now, does it? We might actually get to the second floor, which would be pretty cool, actually. I'd be happy with that. It'd be pretty cool, you know. It'd be pretty damn cool. And it's the Duke of Flies, which is quite a good boss for Lil Chubby to be a part of, because he noms his way through all of the flies, and then also does quite a nice amount of damage to the Duke here. So overall, yeah, Lil Chubby doing a lot of nice work for me. That sucks in so many ways, but I guess we're going to take it. And yeah, let's just move on. I mean, it would be kind of fun to have a neat little Lost run here, it would. To be fair, I could make this episode an unexpected series of Lost runs, and it would be totally typical for my Super Bandage Platinum God run to be on an item that basically gets no benefit from the Super Bandage. I could see that happening completely. Okay, I'm starting to really value early little Chubby over here on the Lost. It seems to be a very, very valuable pickup. I'm kind of liking it a lot. Leg day, don't do it. I know you're preparing to do it. Don't, yeah. What's up? I got your number. This is dangerous on the Lost. This is dangerous. But what are we if not dangerous extraordinaires or something other than that? I don't really know what I'm saying, but I do know one thing. I can make it so. In fact, the flaming damage is kind of nice. I just have to be very careful with my... I want to actually get some explosions going on over here, because the more explosions that happen, the... Oh, Oh! Damn. Alright, let's have some Lost fun then. We've not had a bit of Lost action in a while, and you know what? I'm kind of okay with this. We'll play for a while, see where we get to, and that's just kind of cool. Now that I don't desperately need to do anything specific other than wait for Super Bandage to just show up, I'm not too bothered about just doing little fun things like this. We randomed Lost, so you know what? We are gosh darn gonna play him. That would normally be a really nice room. Alright, soy milk Lost run. This is it, gentlemen and ladies, gorillas and goats. Gorillas? I was going to say boars and gorillas, but now you're gorillas, and that's a genetic experiment for the future. That reminds me of a game I used to play. You know, soy milk, not the best Lost starting item. I'll admit, I'm surprised I even got as far as I did. I used to play a game where the object, it was like a strategy game where you build an army and attack your enemies and destroy their base, and then you win. Age of Empires-esque, that kind of deal. But the game itself, the troops that you had, you created in a genetic splicing lab by choosing two animals, combining them together, and then you got your troops. So, for example, a scorpion mixed with a tiger, and you get tiger scorpions that are like tigers, but they have a scorpion's tail, and generally speaking, it's really, really neat. We'll do this just in case of small rock, and it was a really fun little premise, and it's always kind of made me sad that they never did anything more with it. It clearly wasn't that successful, but I think there's a lot to be said in splicing animals together in that kind of cartoonish, villainous way. Like, you could, concentration mode, self, concentration mode, here we go. I need some of them to start dying, please, though, because this is getting untenable here. This is very much getting hairy very fast. God, I hate when my hair grows this quickly. That could be taken a really, really wrong way, but we're not gonna worry about it. No, we are not. Surprisingly, that room went kind of fine. I'm okay with that. Let's grab ourselves some health, but I have a feeling the item room is going to be on our right, but I'm also going to check for a super secret room, and we get a lot of replacement bombs and another tinted rock. This floor would have been absolutely incredible on any character other than the Lost, but you know, c'est la vie. But yeah, I think it's really neat to just take two animals and just imagine them straight up spliced together. I think it kind of works wonders. Alright, that got two of them. I was hoping for the whole pack, but two of them's definitely okay. I may as well use the bombs while I have them just to kill things and get them out the way. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get far enough in this run to make it a requirement. Nice, the poop. That's a good starter item on the Lost. Very, very useful. And a load of money, which again, ain't too useful. Here we got Larry Jr. Well, at least he's pretty damn killable. Just gotta keep attacking his face. Bum. No, you were supposed to come back at me. Yeah, I would totally love to, like, own and run a gene splicing lab where you can take any two animals and make a fully grown, like, large spliced variant. And I mean spliced variant in the biggest of sense. I don't mean taking jellyfish genes and putting them into hamsters and make glow-in-the-dark hamsters, which, by the way, is a real thing, which is really, really cool. I mean, like, straight up the claws of, let's say, what has claws? Claws of a lobster attached to the legs of a lion with the body of an elephant. That just straight up on each other. There's no blending between the body parts. It just looks like an elephant with lobster claws out the front. Just something that absurd but at the same time awesome, and then just battle it out in mutant hybrid monster pits in some dystopian future. I think that would be awesome fun. Granted, a lot of people were like, oh, animal cruelty, but okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. I like me some devil's advocate, deliberately arguing, you know, a point that you don't believe in or necessarily you know is wrong, just to see what reactions you get. Is it cruel to make an animal fight to the death if you've made that animal in a test tube to begin with? Is it still technically cruel? Because, I mean, yes, it's still an animal and it's still obviously having to fight something to the death, and, you know, that's not good. It's, you know, blood sports that, you know, there's a reason stuff like cockfighting is illegal, and I completely agree. I think it's horrible to be cruel to animals. They're absolutely lovely. I mean, I've always owned animals and loved them, but, I mean, if you think about it, technically speaking, does the same thing apply to an animal effectively grown in a lab for the sole purpose of being a combat animal, and it's a genetically, like, mutated hybrid freak to start with? Does that change things? Would people be upset about it? What if you genetically engineered them to not actually have any sort of emotional response? Let's say you could prove that they're not feeling pain, that perhaps they're not, like, feeling any happiness or distress or anything, so you can prove that technically speaking there's nothing actually that negative going on here. That could technically work. By the way, that was just the bot. Look at the keys! Oh, game. Oh, you got such a lovely sense of humor. You really do. I mean, what would you think? Would you be against something like that if they were specifically bred hybrids? And, you know, on top of that, let's go for the more fun question. I want you to take 3 animals and splice them together, and what would you get? I think I'd go for a Komodo dragon's head. Okay, we'll go for a Komodo dragon's head, a cheetah's legs and muscle system, so it could run really fast, and the body of a kangaroo. So it, like, hops like lightning towards you. Oh, that would be really, really good. Maybe not the most effective combatant, but it would sure be a sight to see. Are you going to fire a beam at any point, Woodney, or have you forgotten how to do that? I guess you've just forgotten how to do that. That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to judge. Where's our item room? That's the question. Get all the explosions. There we go. Pretty good value. Boom, there. I very nearly left that a little bit too close. I should technically be using the poop more, but it's just, I mean, it's bad. Come on now, it's pretty damn bad. I mean, whoa, I don't expect to go. Oh, why did I do that? I hate it when they accidentally fire a seemingly random shot that is perfectly on point with the direction you're traveling in. I'm believing there's some like tomfoolery hickory going on there. But yeah, go on. What splicing of animals would you prefer? That's nice. The sad onion is a lovely amount of tears up. This is a good basis for a serious amount of power, so potentially we can bring this one home, or at least get past the first boss. I do really miss having Little Chubby, though. He was a valiant warrior and a glorious contribution to the Lost Empire. I mean, if you could take Isaacinians and splice them together, Azazel spliced with Isaac could be pretty good. Imagine if Azazel started with the D6. That would be the most stupidly overpowered combination I think I've ever heard of. Okay, this is going to require some real care. Actually, no, they've left the difficult place to kill them. So now, that leg day, God, I didn't even see it. It just came out of nowhere. God damn it, they're learning. They're learning. God, the velociraptors are learning. God, their muscles must carry much intelligence for that to be possible. Maybe they have brains in their legs. That would explain everything. That would explain I guess we'll just do this room again then. You know, a room so good. You do it twice in a row. That spider was like, nah, bro. I'm not going to make you do this entire room twice. Don't worry. I got your back. This one he was very much on it. Good God. He was desperately trying to kill me, but I managed to make him pay. Oh, I thought he was dead. I thought it was dead, but the goddamn freaking, oh man, the big grey one took the shot that I thought killed it. That's what I get for trying to count how many shots I've fired and how many everything's taken. I should just assume everything's going to be alive, but no, alas. You know what? We're gonna make this run a YOLO into the... Yeah, just kill me, guys. Just kill me. That was really special. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's actually gonna... No! No way! Is this gonna do it? Is this going to be it? I'm not sure. That's the super bandage. I don't want to pick it up. I mean, I'm going to, but guys, this is incredible. All this time, it might finally happen. You are all so awesome. Every single one of you watching right now, join me as I pick up this item. You incredible, incredible audience. Oh, I'm excited. Super bandage, platinum god, real platinum god, yes! It's a beautiful flower! I've got a pretty flower as well to celebrate! Boom! Oh, Lost, that is a beautiful tale of irony. The super bandage on a fun Lost episode. It is here! Oh my god! I don't know what to say! I don't know what to do! I'm so happy! Platinum God and true Platinum God, we have done it, guys. This journey we have been on together. We have finally done it. Oh, I can't wait for Afterbirth now so I can get all the Afterbirth achievement. No, this is a wonderful feeling, and I just feel like we've really done it together. Me with playing the game and you guys making fun of me as I play the game. God, I'm just a little bit muted. I just didn't expect this to just happen so soon, to randomly find it so quickly. I thought it was going to be one of those, are you serious? Still no soap or bandage, Isaac every run to try and re-roll into it things, and no. I'm just so blown away over the moon. I really am. I just can't get over how amazing it's just like I love it. I can't. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so unbelievably happy, and I just thank you all so much, guys, for being with me on this journey across all the episodes. There will be many more Isaacs to come. I have a serious problem with this game, and I'm just over the moon. I am absolutely over the moon, and I'm just so happy. I am just so happy. I really am. Now, I'm going to die instantly and lose the Super Bandage victory lap run, but that's okay. I don't even mind if we don't get past the second floor as the loss this run now. This is incredible. I finally got True Platinum God. I just didn't think it would happen. I really didn't. 111%. I'm just proud of, well, me, I guess. I'm allowed to be a little bit, despite my failings. Proud of us as just a community that loves this game and talks about it together and discusses how bad I am at it in the comments. It's just absolutely wonderful to me. I feel like I want to thank my lawyers and my parents and all of you guys for sticking with me. Like, that's the kind of moment. Oh no, we've lost the flower for a crown. God, that is lame. Oh, I'm just True Platinum God. I'm overjoyed. I am absolutely overjoyed. I really am. I'm just... Yes! God, it's so good! It's such a good feeling. It's like a massive... I couldn't go left because of that, and then I couldn't go right because of that. That's fine, though. Nothing can bring me down this run. Absolutely, well, this episode, I guess. Nothing can bring me down. I am just so supremely pleased. I really am. Okay, we're back to 5 poison bombs. That seems a little bit suspicious, but it's kind of convenient because it allows us to get into this bedroom, which doesn't do much for us. Oh, it's not a market. That's such a shame. We could have picked up every single item for free. That would have been a huge start to any given Lost run, but no. I think I've become just a little bit too confidently sloppy in how I play for the Lost. It at least seems like that's the case. I'd very nearly knocked him into me, but that's okay. I managed to not do that horrible mistake. At least I'm beating the first floor consistently. I got that going for me. Where art thou, boss? Oh, we found you. Lovely. Probably going to use my poison bombs to get through it, especially if it's something like a bit of dingle-dangle action. But True Platinum God! Oh, God. Oh, it's just... I can't quite... But I feel like I'm going to wake up at any minute. That's what this feels like to me. Oh, are you serious? I totally blocked it. But that one, fortunately, we did hit both of them, so we got that going for us. I mean, if we get Stee as the item, the damage up, well, that'll be really wonderful. But honestly, Little Stee is still, technically speaking, a damage up and better than any HP up we could ask for. Better than the meat, honestly. So, generally speaking, I think we are definitely okay to get this as a boss. I just would like him to stop being angry and chasing me round the place. That was very, very close. That was so... Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious, though? Since when does he blow up in a shower of tears? Oh, my life. My life. It is about right that my Platinum God run is just a really embarrassingly bad display on the Lost, isn't it? I mean, I'm not even mad. It is totally about right that that would be the case. It really is. I mean, honestly, the Cellar is probably, apart from maybe Necropolis, the hardest floor for the Lost. So, getting past 1 and 2, I think, is the hardest thing. Then 3, 4 is definitely the easy ride. And then oh, come on! Seriously? Enough spiders, though? Like, for real, enough spiders. Do we have enough spiders, like, trying their best to kill me here? Because I feel like we need more spiders trying their best to kill me. The flatworm! I'm gonna go left because I have a feeling the item room is just straight up left and I'm walking away from it here. Oh, it's not so far. Maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong. We do have a tinted rock, which I'm hoping results in some small rock action. Yay! Oh, cancer! Good! Cancer's very nice to find. It's basically the sad onion, but in trinket form. This is nice! Don't do it! I see you trying to do it, but don't do it! And a gold chest over there. This is good. I mean, assuming there's a good item in it, then it's, then it is very good, but it's still definitely worth opening, though the shop is probably the much better thing to use this key on this floor, because we just have the power. Ooh, toxic aura tears, despite the loss in range, which is brutal, don't get me wrong, with the speed that we're firing with cancer, we might actually be able to pull off something pretty nice with this, because we can bitch over rocks quite easily now. We really need to get some range up from somewhere, but apart from that, we should actually be pretty good here. I hate the size increase, because it makes you look like your damage has just gone up massively, when in fact it's not at all. No bombs, which is sad. I want to see if I can get the small rock, but we're definitely going to go to the shop here and make sure I don't stand on anything. I'm going to actually try my best on this run. I mean, I say that, I'm probably going to instantly die, because I've said that. These flies are really tricky in their erratic movements for the Lost. Okay, so the shop should, in theory, yep, just be down here. And this room suddenly becomes so much easier with this tier type, it's actually unreal. Though, of course, the range is a big problem. Leg day, don't do it. That's why I need to be close when they die, so I can instantly kill any given leg day before they can leap at me. So, shop. I mean, magic fingers is actually probably worth having. I mean, my damage isn't great, but it lets me very selectively burst through a room. I'm also going to go pick up that gold chest, just because, of course, something like Cricket's Head would be ridiculous. And it also might have some bombs in, which lets us try for the small rock. Abel, I mean, it's just something. I feel like on the Lost, Abel actually is better than any other character because it's just a little bit of a help, and you are going to be spending a lot of time bitching around the place if you want to do the Lost. I guess that's the real difference between trying very hard to actually complete the Lost and just playing the Lost for a bit of fun. In one scenario, you are, like, really focusing, taking every room incredibly slowly, because you don't want to obviously die, and then in the other one you're just kind of playing for the funsies, so it's a little bit different in that respect. Pin should be okay. I feel like I don't need to use magic fingers on him. There we go. Managed to kill him there, and down he goes. Annoyingly, we get a useless HP up, which is a shame, but let's move on. I feel like that was a fairly tricky floor for the Lost, a lot of spider action. But yeah, Curse of the Lost, that does seem about right. Ooh, that's worth coming back to if I find a bomb. I'm going to be very upset if Dead Cat is in there, though, and I'm just not taking it and risk dying. I guess since I'd have to fight it either way, I'm going to go for it. And then we'll open this one. Ooh, okay. That nearly went horrifically wrong. It really did. And the fact that I have to get really close to bosses like Monstro, who like to just leap on you, is obviously a big deal. I don't know, I was just really feeling it with these red chests. I thought they were going to be ultimate glory upon my family name, but as it turns out, they were ultimate shame. At least they will be if I die. Come on. Come on, please. Just accept your death, Monstro. Give me whoever is next. I don't know who it's going to be, but it's probably going to be horrible, and that's okay. Magic Finger Ring is probably a good thing to do here, and my reasoning for that... God, Abel with the mad skills there. My reasoning for that is I don't want to panic run around while... Why not? Why not take Bob's mother trucking brain? I'ma take Bob's brain and it's gonna be useful. See? Whew. Okay. That was quite the worrying encounter there, I will admit. Let's put out these fires so I can safely grab the Emperor. I think that's worth doing, because yeah, we could get the item room, but the devil deal is way more useful in my opinion, especially as it's Larry Jr. and Bob's brain just makes mincemeat of him. The safety pin is okay. Please don't be... Oh, he lasered straight away. God damn it, I was just like, please, don't be Crampy Boy. Just give us a good, solid devil deal. And no, it is not the case. We end up with Crampy, who, for the first time since I can remember, instantly lasers instead of firing tears. I was stood perfectly in line with him, ready and rearing to go on dodging those tears, and it just dunny happened. Oh well, 'tis a shame. Honestly, Krampus probably would have been game over, because we would have had to either slowly kill him with Bob's brain, which means loads of chances for him to kill us, or we would have had to kill him with our tears, which means getting ridiculously close to him, meaning that his tears are likely to finish us off. So, overall, that was never gonna happen. But, it was fine. It was a fairly solid run. 2 bosses killed. I'm okay with that when I'm not in super focus mega mode of no talking. Oh, you go for it, you know? You do know. Awesome. Alright, still, ain't nothing gonna bring me down. The super bandage hath been acquired, and it is just glorious. It is absolutely glorious. Please, can you, go a distance away from me? Is it really that hard? Don't stand so close to me, Atom Room. I'm gonna restart this run on the principle that is such a massive tease that I'm really upset that it's even there. It's like, oh look, we'll actually give you a natural first item revelation now that you don't need Bandage Girl or Meat Boy anymore. Ooh, that's key. I do kind of like. But at the same time, I really want to go in this curse room. Just because I think getting a first room curse room is definitely worth the risk. Oh no, never mind. We get to leave. That is cool. That's key. Oh no, wait, yeah, we don't get... No, we do get to leave because it was bombs. Boom. Totally planned. Totally planned from the start. Don't know what you're talking about. Ah, good. I like it when stuff like that happens. It's just, calm down, Flash, calm down. I know you're very mad. I know you're very, very angry right now, but it's okay. All right, good. I nearly And Illy was very upset. Let's just leave. I don't care that there was a super secret. If that room is not necessary, I'ma leave. And that's the power of Dad's key on a Lost run, which I think is actually a very, very solid power to have. Gotta get my dodgy on a little bit here, but it shouldn't be too bad. And in fact, yes, we have done it. Die, little Stumpy. I'm sorry I called you a little Stumpy, but you do really have to die. And a double monstro, which honestly is mostly fine, I think. Mainly just because they do have such ridiculously reduced health. But there is a lot more tiers generally flying around the place, which is always potentially a problem. I want to kill this little guy because he is very close, at least I believe, to death, but I could obviously be wrong. Are they both just in jumpy after me mode? No, they're not. This one is very keen on being, like, really good friends with me. There you go. It's finally accepted that it is time for him to die. I think, honestly, the rooms are harder than bosses on the Lost, because you face the bosses so much, just generally playing the game, that you kind of get a very good feel for how to effectively kill them. I was just thinking, hopefully we get a useful boss drop, and while technically stem cells comes with a slight shot speed upgrade, so it's better than a pure HP up, it's still not brilliant. God, I hate sudden spike rooms. I really, really hate sudden spike rooms, as well as I really, really hate these flies so much. You like can't kill them that fast with lost base damage, and then they do the swirly, and it's just so scary, and it's just, oh god, it's, you know, Mini Mush is potentially really nice on the Lost, and we actually get to the boss straight away, which I am going to, of course, do, just for those sweet, sweet devil deal possibilities, assuming it's a boss that I can effectively kill, which really it could not be. No, Larry Jr., and it's a single Larry Jr. As long as I only hit his face, we're actually okay. That's the main difference here. If I start hitting his body and split him up, then we might have a problem, but if I just focus on punching him repeatedly in the face, I guess not punching him, the Lost doesn't strike me as someone who would punch someone in the face. He's way too nice a chap, honestly. He's a very well-to-do around-the-town gentleman, is the Lost, and he doesn't want to punch anybody in the face. He's not like that. He likes to make sure that people know that he's a really nice, dapper chappy, and that's how you go. I don't really know what I'm going on about. But I could totally imagine the Lost at, like, a ballroom party in a fancy monocle and, like, a penguin coattail suit just going, "Oh, I'm the Lost, everybody! Ah, good to be here! Blimey, it was a long journey!" And, you know, it's just very, very excellent. But the second he's threatened, he just falls over, because that's who he would be in high society. He'd be very well-to-do, but he wouldn't be one of the bravest individuals we've ever seen. That's the key here. And that really is the key. That's the dad's key here. Oh, blood clot is lovely. Please, no Krampus one time. It's like it hates me. Does it hate me? Guys, does the game hate me? I think the game hates me. I've decided that the game hates me. And it's a really sad feeling. Oh, God, I nearly owned him with that second bomb. God, I'm upset that I didn't own him with that second bomb. Just die, please, Crampy boy. And I'm sorry. I am very sorry. I'm very sorry, Dad's key. Krampus's rage is just so goddamn useful on the Lost. And I'm going to move straight on, because instantly being able to stars to the item room and then hopefully get closer to X-ray specs is potential. Oh god. Oh god. This is a very particularly difficult room here. Now that we've got space over here, it does become a lot easier. But I do need this guy to die. This would have been very scary if not for the ridiculous speed that I'm running at. My Lost does look very specifically, like, zoned out with those X-ray specs. I'm kind of liking it. He's not even sure where he is. That's what I've got to say. He's, like, got lost one day, and he's never been able to find his way home. It's a really sad story. His parents just want him back. They want their little Losty boy, and they can't have him. They just can't have him. And, oh god, I'm glad it's not free red chefs. That temptation would have been horrible. This kind of sucks. I kind of really, want to go in there. If we can get a black market, things become very, very wonderful for us. But it does mean getting 3 bombs worth of explosives before... If any of these were super mega fast zombies, I totally would have Crampy's head there. But because none of them are super fast mega zombies, I think I can just afford to slowly kill them the old-fashioned way. And by slowly, I do, of course, mean very, very slowly. At least the blood clot is a sizably nice damage increase. At least I think it is. It still is a little bit of a mystery to me. So where would our... Oh, God... it's just gotta be. It's just gotta be Crampy Head against Mr. Envy. I just don't wanna... I just can't walk away. I just can't walk. Granted, I probably didn't need to, but it just scares me, the prospect of fighting him. Like, really, really scares me, because I just know if I accidentally split him into too many parts, I'm gonna get clobbered in the head. I'm gonna get absolutely clobbered. It's gonna be horrible, and everything's just gonna be... It's just gonna be a sad time for us all. So what I want you to realize, that the fact that a single bomb did that much damage to Krampus compared to our tiers does worry me for our damage in general. Let's go in the small room before the big room. Not the best. Definitely not the best, but I want to kill these guys before I have to deal with them, because if I recall correctly, they do explode in... to tears when they die. So there we go. That kind of works out there. Yay, Spirit Heart from this Larry Jr. That's really exciting. God, I'm so lucky to be able to get a Spirit Heart from this Larry Jr. Please just die. Just stay on this line. It's absolutely fine. I'm good all day. I am very patient here. Just stay on this path, okay? And I assure you, you totally won't be killed at any point. You really do need to die though, because you are very frustrating, especially when you split up into your annoying smaller parts. There we go. Actually, only one of them was particularly annoying. Would be typical to walk into one of those small worms and die, so I'm going to try my best to maybe not have that happen. And honestly, that room that could have been horrific turned out to be fairly nice, though I do really want to recharge Krampus's head before the boss, so that does kind of mean I need to deliberately do 6 rooms. Fortunately, this room with flight becomes really easy, and without flight, it's one of the most annoying rooms in the game, so that's very fortuitous. This should be fine, just gotta be really on it like Sonic with where these bombs are going, and that's okay. So it's like we were forced into recharging our... Ooh, god damn, can you please... die before I have to focus? There we go. Now I can focus on killing the flies in question. There we go. Do I want to go in the item room? I don't have that much money, and I don't need a battery. I feel like it would be okay. And our boss room, glorious. And it's just a Larry Jr., which should be okay. There's always that chance you royally fuck up and somehow manage to die to a Larry Jr. That is always there, but I don't think it will happen in this one. This is not a particularly powerful Larry Jr. specimen. There could be an Alpha Prime. That would be cool. An Apex Prime version of each boss that is just like the leader of all the bosses. Like the Mama Gurdy of every species, basically. Though I would totally be down for a Mama Gurdy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Mega Fatty. That's not good. Mega Fatty's like the one boss that would really just absorb the entirety of Krampus's head. I'm a little bit... Actually, no, he did take a good amount of damage from it, so I guess I shouldn't be too worried about that. Looks like we're going to bring him down, and lovely! Jesus Juice! Jesus Juice is okay. It's the range. The range is nice, but at the same time, they call me thrice. I guess I should go get that secret room. There's no point just walking away from it. Though I imagine you guys have definitely told me that I've been walking away from it. So, getting to caves is quite okay with me. I'm happy. It was more than I expected to. Oh yeah, we actually get to go in the bedroom. We should really try and get hold of a bomb here, because a free black market is a very big deal. Like, a very, very big deal. So let's see if there is one in here. There is. That is glorious. Humbling Bundle is very tempting, but I'm just going to fill up Krampus's head, just in case I get a horrific room at the start of Caves 2. You know, you gotta prepare for the worst. You gotta prepare for the worst. I think it's dirty bedrooms lead straight to the next floor, whereas clean bedrooms, yeah, have a ladder in and can lead to a black market. Yay! A free Yum Heart with a Hauntling as the lost? Gah! I should be so lucky. I should be so lucky and lost. I think I'm going to end the episode once this run comes to an end, guys. It's at least a run I'm a little bit proud of. Tactically, I think I've played pretty solidly, apart from my many failures of deaths. I think probably 30% or so of my deaths have been, I am an idiot, and the rest have just been, yeah, it happens, I'm the lost, that was gonna kill me. So I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, maybe you disagree, all you other fellow true platinum gods out there. That feels good to say. Oh, it really does. Where is our item room? That is the main question. I need to know where our item room is, otherwise how will I ever grab an item? That's like the point of the item rooms. There we go. Now, just for you, don't care about your walkie hostiness. That's absolutely fine. To be fair, Mega Fatty would have been. It would have been a long, slow fight, but he is very avoidable in everything that he does. Good, that is definitely not worth having a go at, mainly because Krampus's head can't even guarantee me its success. I want rid of this fly before I end up walking into it. Let's go over there, so he definitely can't charge into me. Stop it, Dingle Dangle. I know you're just trying to exert your dingle dangliness. I know, I really do. But at the same time, you've got to respect that I don't want to be dingle dangled right now. Everyone has a right to choose if they should be dingle dangled or not. You know, you got to understand that. Okay, that was very, very terrifying. Like, fundamentally, very, very terrifying. I'm very happy I managed to time that well, because while it is a one gap that means they shouldn't be able to get me, I feel like they can kind of reach a little bit over it, and that always worries me. Store credit is fairly useful, actually. Spiders, go away. I don't want to deal with any spiders right now. Spiders suck, especially leg days. Leg days are particularly good at killing unprepared lost players. Yes, they are, especially when they first come out of the host that they were in, because they seem to really... Okay. Alright, I was very scared about this room, and then I realized there's a nice little pit here. So how about we risk absolutely nothing and just chill over it? And just wait for these poor, poor maggots to slowly wander to their death. So secret room, double trouble boss room. This scares me. This scares me a lot. I feel like this may be the end. Though if I can line up both bosses with Krampus's head, we can definitely make something happen. That is for show. So it could go either way. It definitely could go either way here. And that's the nice thing. Also, we have our item room, so this might change everything. I mean, it really could. I want to believe that this item room gives us something glorious. Loads of money. That's okay, I suppose. Oh, and the fire mind. Okay, alright, here we go. Oh, it's Double Larry Jr. And to think, I was so scared. Alright, let's not get killed by them. I'm just trying to... There it is. No devil deal, however. That kind of sucks. That really does kind of suck. Ah, well, let's boogie on down. If I had to predict, I'd say Firemind is going to kill us, but I'm happy to make it to the depths on just a random little lost run here. I mean, that boss fight definitely would have been doable without Krampus's head. It's just a slow burn through a few extra long Larry Juniors, and everyone can definitely do that. That's unfortunate. Very much didn't want that to happen, but that's okay. Let's go back up there, wait for more explosions, see if we can't kill you. Okay, that kind of worked out for us. This, however, not as much. I mean, I'm trying to make the explosions happen, so I don't have to worry about killing them myself. I'm not sure how he managed to get away with that one, but he did. I'll just accept it. The other one ran into the fire, which is convenient. Charge into the fire, please! Just please charge into the fire. Explode! Why won't you explode? I demand that you explode! Guys, he won't explode. Tell me, he's immune to explosions. We have found the one that is immune to explosions. He's the chosen. Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. Good, I'm glad he's dead. I was worrying otherwise. And we get infinite keys, but it does mean we absolutely have to go through the big room, which should be okay, because, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Normally the big rooms tend to be a little bit better, just because you have the flight to guarantee that everything is very maneuverable, and you can kind of just bitch it out really nicely. So he's just going to charge himself through a load of fire, and really, I got very lucky with that. I'm going to go down here in case of a secret room on our right. I am very scared right now. I am so very scared. I am so very scared. That was really, 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 really intense a room. Okay? I want you to all know that that was very, very intense. Good God. Good God. I mean, it's not the powerfulest Lost in the world. I'll do this just in case of Small Rock. Unfortunately, it is not. But it's certainly an okay-ish one. I mean, if this was you gotta consider it compared to a normal run. If this was a normal run on any other character, it probably would be fine, I'd say. But it definitely... I'm going to def this room, actually, just because I don't trust myself successfully getting through it. I know that does seem a little bit lame, and I agree with you. That was very nearly a Firemind def there. I will accept that was very, very close to a Firemind def. So I gotta be very careful with my tears here. The Firemind does give me a lot of potential, but at the same time, I can at any point just end the run myself, which is very concerning. Alright, battery brain. I hope you are one. Oh, you're not a battery brain. That is sad. This should, in theory, be okay. These things don't have a lot of health. It's just this little jumpy shenanigans that they're a big fan of is really quite frustrating a lot of the time. Ooh, I'm liking that. You should be able to... Oh, he didn't die. Damn him. Damn him all the way to sausage. Seriously, I mean, you think about it. Imagine being strangled by a sausage. You would not like to die that way, so it's quite the brutal thing. And... No! I do it every time! I always walk the wrong way! Oh, God! I looked at them, I was like, I remember this room! Where's the correct place to walk? And I fucked it up! Damn it! Oh, man. Alright, that'll do. I'm happy to get to at least Necro. It's at least not terrible failure status. I feel it's at least aight for just random loss runs that I'm not taking too seriously, so I'm okay with it. But either way, guys, Platinum Bloody God! Lovely! Have a like for that. We have come a long way on our journey. My name's been Rage. Remember to like and enjoy this and subscribe for more. Goodbye.